this deck? Right. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. Moving forward. Good things coming in love. I'm seeing this don't fall in love, stand in love, collective. Okay. You don't fall in it when you're already in it. You embody love. It exudes. Okay. And I saw this at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. All right. So it's going to be something that you're going to build, grow, master. This person could not just be a romantic partner. They could be a partner in business and what you do. You could work together. I'm seeing. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Someone emotionally balanced, could be a water sign energy. Why is this cup being poured out with this King of Cups? So it looks like you could be guarded when this person comes in. We have the Strength card and the Two of Pentacles. They have to be emotionally balanced and mature. Excuse me, confirmation. And they have to meet you where you are. You're not going to waste any more time and or resources. Be distracted in love, and it affects your finances and resources. I'm seeing with this Eight of Pentacles and this Two of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Very defensive. So collective, you have to heal, okay? Do your healing work. It's natural to be guarded and defensive over your heart and the things that you've built, especially after releasing this character we just read that just wanted to tear you down. They didn't want shit. They didn't want you to have shit either, okay, basically. So I see that moving forward, there is somebody emotionally balanced and mature coming in, but you're super defensive. You're standing your ground and you have firm boundaries, okay? And they have to be just as hard working on themselves, what they're building for themselves in this life, as you, or you're not going to tolerate it, okay? You're showing up very courageous, strong. You gained a lot of inner strength after this connection, after that lesson. Thank you, Spirit. King of Cups to the Seven of Wands. Yeah. It's still time to heal, collective. So girl talk it came out. Get out, have fun, take a trip, travel, self-indulge, pamper yourself. The energy that we read in that previous reading, whoever this is going to be patient and diligent. Ten of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles came out. Understanding this person could have actually gone through similar experiences and understand. But you are defensive, releasing any you're not tolerating anything less than what you deserve. Like it's loud and clear. It keeps coming out. Keeps coming out. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else on this? Yeah, behind Five of Swords. You gotta heal, collective. And it's okay. Taking time alone, falling in love with yourself, pampering yourself. Someone has to meet you there, or you're not interested. Yeah, equal give and take. Okay? Equal give and take. Relationships and partnerships. After being burdened, releasing it, someone trying to they didn't want nothing. They want you to have nothing. They want to win at all costs. They want to have their cake and eat it too. You're like showing up emotionally unavailable almost. You're very loving and wise and nurturing. but your heart, you have this shield around it, okay? I'm hearing self-protection mode, okay? But the wheel is here, beautiful, Wheel of Fortune. So with doing your due diligence in self-love, self-care, really knowing your worth, because the beautiful thing about healing is you really know you healed when you're tried and tested. So this energy is going to come back around, okay? Life is not linear. It's circular. It's cycles. It's going to come back around, depicted by this Wheel of Fortune. But it's going to come back around. It came out upright. After this energy tries to cycle back around, it's like the universe testing you from within. As within, so without. Okay? So if you're still struggling internally and in protective mode, you're going to get someone that's going to come in and mirror that. And it's like a test. Are you really ready for this true love? Do you have the strength and the inner standstill to know your worth? Okay? Do you have that balance? Have you balanced out your emotions? Two of Pentacles. All right. That was a tough lesson that we read, and it takes time. It takes time. It's going to lead to a marriage, a contract, a commitment, a higher level soulmate, spiritual commitment after being tested, after going through it, okay? Hello, welcome. Charlie West, you said it's been 18 years? I'm cracking up from your comments. Okay. Yes. Or you're 18 years old? That's a baby. Or has it been 18 years? Okay. So there is a higher level soulmate coming in. The wheel in your favor. Balance. All right. Abundance. Jupiter energy. What's this Eight of Pentacles sitting over here by itself? Good evening. Yes. Judgment. Okay. And what else? Coming out of the mental imprisonment. They have to be just as hardworking, like I said, diligent. Self-mastery. Taking accountability. You're doing this. All right. You're freeing yourself from your cage of mental entrapment. Feeling as though these are the only options you're going to have. So this particular part of the reading is more about your healing and your defense. And what you're not tolerating and what is being accepted moving forward. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else on that? Yes. And it's a truth, a clarity, a breakthrough. Within you, so without. It will appear. Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Let me get one more. Behind illusions, you're going to be able to see it coming. You're going to look back at your ex and be like, I dealt with that? Like, yeah. Okay, you're going to see it clearly. Breakthrough. Mental clarity. No more illusions. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful energy. Can we clarify the Two of Pentacles? Thank you, Spirit, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant. A release to the conflict, the competition. Bringing balance. You know, it's a sad thing. People can, when you have an unhealed, unresolved wound, it's like a beacon, okay? And only someone unhealed with unresolved issues within is going to get into a connection with you and be in competition with you. It should be you and that person against the world. And you see that. In this After Tarot deck, usually the Five of Wands, they're all clashing and fighting. No. You done stood up. The chaos, the competition, the conflict, that's dissipated. They just sitting there with their wands. They could have their feelings. They could have their egos, but they're not going to come up against you. You could be, what am I seeing here? I see strong Leo. Okay. Sag. For whatever reason that is just being highlighted. Thank you, Spirit. You can have fire highly aspected. Can I have one more? Balance, temperance, transmuting out that competitive energy. Okay, someone who is unhealed, wants to compete with you, juggle you. No. So yeah, there's like a level of self-mastery. You're going to attract a soulmate that is just as healed and has been through the same experiences, similar experiences, and will appreciate you, collective. Appreciate the work and the self-love you put into yourself. They won't have a choice, so they got to keep it moving. From what I'm seeing, like you're not tolerating what you went through was enough. That brings an emotional renewal. Yeah. You having the strength and the courage to go within, to heal, to endure, okay, to learn from your lessons, to tame the beast within. You're healing your lower nature, okay? Anything that even attracted you to that person was more your lower nature, all right, or your lower chakras. Especially if it kept you in that, you know. This person played and chipped on your self-esteem and your confidence to keep you in that place, but you've healed that. This is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. The Strength card with the Ace of Cups for the collective. This person may want to, you may decide to move, travel. You could meet this person at a distance. It could be at a distance. But initially what I got was that they may want to move or travel, relocate with you. Wow, for some of you, you could be taking like a trip. Some could be going, just doing a cross-country trip, getting to know this person. That's beautiful. You could actually be going on a cruise. One more. Two of Wands. One or two more. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this is going to be victoriously successful, okay? Recognition and reward, being supported. This is beautiful energy. Strong Leo. We have Aries here. All the water signs are here. We have Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. We have Gemini. Gemini is the only air sign I see. Ace of Swords can be all, but Gemini is here with the Eight of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get one more? Slaying these nightmares, slaying these demons, slaying over thinking, anxiety, worry. Coming out successful, victorious, moving forward, balanced. This person's going to be a charmer, very romantic. They got to get past your boundaries, though. You're coming out Queen of Swords, all right? But it's a successful connection, union. This person's very romantic, okay? They could like to do things to surprise you, to make you feel special. This Knight of Cups energy. Putting an end to this. This stress, this sleepless night, this worry energy. Okay, beautiful. Strong boundaries, okay? Coming from a place of intellect, very loving and nurturing still, but they have to be authentic, okay? And who they are. and they have to be balanced. You put that hard work in and got that chariot to move forward with your light and your dark energy, they have to match that. And that's what you're representing here with this Queen of Swords. Okay. That's beautiful energy. What's at the bottom? And you look good doing it. Okay. Very creative. Social butterfly here. You will be. You're not hiding. Your self-esteem's not affected. This is very confident energy. Okay. Wise, confident, strong, balanced. The ability to call judgment takes being accountable. You can't call judgment on a situation if you're not taking any accountability in it. How are you going to change? But you have judgment here, so you have that ability as well. Beautiful. Okay, so I guess that's a sneak peek into what's coming in for the collective. Beautiful energy. Let's see. Let's get some words of encouragement, some closing messages for the collective. I don't know what this Knight of Swords is here. Somebody slandering, gossiping. It's the energy that came off. But you got firm boundaries up, Queen of Swords. You like, that's all you got? That's all they got. You're welcome. Kiki. Yes. Let me go into this deck. Oh, wow. Thank you. Loa, thank you for the galaxy. Do you have a question? Do a mini read for the galaxy gift. I appreciate you. What's your question? Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for the collective. To close out that collective reading. Just drop your question or questions in the comment, Loa. And when I'm finished, I'll go ahead and do your mini read. Okay. All right, I see it. So, collective spirit's advice is to continue to train your mind to be stronger than your feelings. Okay, your feelings are emotions. They're energy in motion. Observe them, let it come up, process it, transmute it out. Continue to train your mind to be stronger than your feelings. You got this. It says you're breaking free from Groundhog Day, some type of repetitive cycle in that relationship, in relationships, different connections for some of you. You're breaking free of that. You can do this by way of fasting, emptying your gut. You can get intuitive messages clearer, okay? Your gut has neuron cells like the brain in your head, like neuron cells in your heart space. They're in your gut too. So when you empty your gut, your messages come in clear, all right? You set intentions, and the information you get, it's like speeded up with fasting. In religion, they call it, killing the flesh, sacrificing the flesh. And I'm always promote the 7-day vegan challenge. Do it with exercise. I haven't been exercising, but I've been vegan for quite a while, and it changed my life. So diet definitely will help you, especially training your mind stronger than your feelings, Because we are what we eat, and when you eat a lot of stuff that is dead flesh, that has had emotions and experiences, especially in the slaughterhouse system and Western civilization, you have to process that energy. You are what you eat, literally. Okay? Your thoughts could be more in survival mode, more anxiety, more animalistic, and you not consciously even aware of it. It's because of what you ate, you know? So you're training your mind to be stronger than your feelings. You're breaking free from a toxic Groundhog Day cycle in relationships. You can do this by way of fasting. And it says they're trying to bring you down because they are already below you. Okay? All right? They admire and are jealous of the loving nature, your capacity to continue to give, you having the integrity, the strength, the courage, the loving, kind nature. You see the world differently. They want to bring you down to their level, okay? They don't want shit. They don't want you to have shit, as in love, happiness, all right? Yes, it's still collective. I'm just doing the closing messages, Loa. I got your message. I'm going to get to you. Yes. Lucid dreaming. You could be lucid dreaming. You could be having dreams about this person. Some of you could be highly gifted and pick up on certain spell work, you know, in your dream state. This person's intentions, actions that they take. You have the ability to stay consciously aware in your dream state if you lucid dream. You can control the outcome. You can wake up and go back to sleep, okay? And control your dreams. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, we talked about the fasting, and Spirit is saying go ahead, and I'm gonna take this too. Do the exercise, okay? The meditation, the bike riding, the jogging, the yoga, the gym workout, the walking, grounding, running, skating. Things that help clear that energy out. It helps in transmutation. Energy, like trauma, doesn't live in the brain. It's just a processor. It lives in the tissues, in the body, okay? So when you want to move that energy out, transmute it out, move the body. Spirit is saying to do your favorite exercise, okay? And then the last two we got, I secretly feel unworthy of love, broken. We already know this about this raggedy energy. We just spoke on this, okay? So when you extended affection and kindness towards me, I lost respect for you. They don't even feel worthy, okay? So they lost respect. Like, how could you be so loving and kind, and I'm not even worth that. I'm such a horrible person, and I betray myself and others, and so they lose respect for you because of your loving, kind nature. Keep up the love. The world needs love, okay? And love yourself. Don't let that person's broken energy affect your ability to stay in the love frequency. Being love and loving energy, being authentic, and being in integrity are the highest vibrations, and that is what will allow you to manifest what you deserve in life. And it says your light reflects my shadow, the unconscious aspects of my personality that I try to repress, reject, and hide. So you come through with this beaming ball of light and love and joy and happiness, and it just makes their shadow expand. They can't stand it. They don't want to see it, okay? They resent you for that. We saw the envy and resent come out. Collective, I hope this reading was helpful. I enjoyed this reading, and I appreciate you. Yes, thank you. So, is it Miss Loa? I'm picking up on a miss. Let me get into your messages. Okay. You're welcome. people, these guys at work, you said. Let me just go back a minute. Make sure I saw the whole message. What's going on with the guys at work you work with? It feels like they're talking behind my back. Okay. Loa, what are you saying? You know it's small. You just wasn't ready with a good question. What's small? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Clear messages for Loa's energy regarding these guys at work. Okay. I see the disregard. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to do something manipulative. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Something that they think you're already on to their energy. But let's see what this is. We have the Page of Cups, the Hangman, excuse me, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So they are gossiping, they're talking. Could have something to do with a connection or you being young. Someone may be attracted to you or talking about a connection that you have. What's the Page of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. One more. And this Lovers. Somebody may be attracted to you, Loa, in this work setting. They feel rejected, some type of sadness or loss, pessimistic. Somebody may have made an advance towards you, an emotional advance. Tried to focus and create their intentions, what they want. In like a romantic or a Seven of Cups, some type of illusion. You rejected someone. I don't know. You rejected someone. Someone could be in their feelings about it. It has you in uncertainty. You're contemplating something with the Hangman. A pause, surrendering. You have mental clarity. Whatever they're talking about is not going to affect your confidence. Six of Wands. You're showing up very self-confident. victorious over whatever this slander or gossip is. You're emotionally walking away, letting go of whatever this slander. It looks like someone made an advance, or they have feelings if they didn't make the advance, and you could have rejected them. And it's someone in a group setting with the Lovers. Okay, making some type of advance towards you. They feel rejected, like some type of despair, unhappy about something they tried to manipulate. It stresses them out. All these that came out here are not good. I'm gonna read these in a second. You're moving on. You're letting go, you're being guided to. You could be searching for some type of truth or clarity around the situation. Retreating from this. Gaining some type of clarity. Okay, choosing happiness over whatever this spying, gossiping. More than one, so I don't know who it is. Okay. I don't bite on purpose. Okay. I'm gonna read this. Maybe it'll give me some clarity. Someone, it looks like they tried to come towards you, or they have feelings wanting to make an advance, offer their cup, and because they feel rejected or you may not offer it, they see you as mentally strong, having clarity, King of Swords, okay? You make head over heart decisions, and you have a lot of support, and very self-confident in this work situation. They want to betray, do something sneaky, manipulate a situation, scheme. They're being strategic. This is over. Symbolic death. Whatever they're trying to do, there's an ending with the death card. But let me read these. Whoever this is has lack of focus. Their work quality is terrible. Okay? They're lazy. They have a low skill set. They produce mediocrity, even though they try to be a perfectionist. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe that'll give you some clarity. They're a liar. They sow a lot of confusion. Okay? They bring hostility and dishonesty to the work environment. This person could be in a leadership position. They're very forceful, tyrannical energy. They're a weak leader, okay? Their ego can't handle you being this self-assured and confident and having this support. Whoever this is has some type of feelings. Lovers in this work setting, Three of Pentacles, okay? This person is dealing with financial loss. They could have had a breakup in their family situation. They're in conflicts over money. They're dealing with financial instability. They're careless. They have a lack of direction. They're very naive and poor judgment when it comes to being a leader. Okay. They could have been waiting for you to follow up on their advance, or they were optimistic about whatever tactic they did to try and get the outcome that they want, but they have to surrender. They got to retreat. This is over. Like I said, with the death card being out here. They were waiting now to see if maybe this being sneaky or manipulative, this gossip, slander, watching you would work, or things that they said would affect you. I hope that brought some kind of clarity. I've been calling them to the carpet lately. Okay. I hope that brought clarity as to who. You can pinpoint who this is. It's a King of Wands in reverse. So somebody in a position of authority. They could be in a higher titled position than you. They're having financial problems. They're a liar. They sow discord. Their work ethic is terrible. They're sloppy. They're lazy. They're manipulative. They do a lot of talking, and they always got their eye on you. Chatty. Wanting to know what you're doing. And their feelings are hurt. Okay? So hopefully you know who it is. Big fish. Okay? I'm glad that was helpful. Thank you. Shivani, I see you, love. How you doing? I miss you. Letsky. Letta, I love you. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Beautiful energy. All right. Well, you are a boss, okay? Whoever you are, whether you're in a leadership position or not, this person couldn't stand a chance with that King of Swords and that Six of Wands with their manipulation. Yes. Okay. Collective, if there are no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and close the reading out. I appreciate you all for being here. Okay. I love you all, and until I come back next time.